All right, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Gaylord Eye Care Center pregame show here. I'm Charles Trail along with my partner, Nick Wenzel. Tonight we're live and presenting you another game of the Ski Valley Conference boys basketball season here in the 2025-2026 season. Nick, we've got two teams that are 13-7, identical records tonight, squaring off in a Ski Valley Conference clash between the Bulldogs and the Snowbirds. This is the second meeting of these two teams. The first time Inland Lakes won 55-53, and the Snowbirds are out looking for revenge here on their second go-around through conference play. As always, during the Gaylord Eye Care Center pregame show, we want to get you ready to see this game in crystal clear, high definition, but the Gaylord Eye Care Center is keeping you ready to get yourself back to the top of your game with 4 locations for a free eye consultation. That's Gaylord, Sheboygan, Bel Air, and Boyne City, as we're getting you ready for tip-off tonight between the Snowbirds and the Bulldogs here on Next Level Broadcasting. Nick, one of the things we always like to do, you and I, especially during these games of high significance and high magnitude, is talk about the three-point shooting for each of these two teams tonight, right?
Yep.
And for Gaylord St. Mary, when they're able to knock down some shots, they can do some really good things. But the Inland Lakes Bulldogs, when they get cooking from beyond the arc, you need to look out because they can heat up as fast as a microwave, Nick.
Absolutely.
So tonight, let me ask you this. Over/under made three-pointers for the Gaylord St. Mary Snowbirds. I'm going to set it at 5.
I'm going to go over.
Okay, how many are you going to say?
I'm going to go 8.
8 made threes for the Snowbirds,
8
okay.
made.
How about for the Bulldogs? I'm going to set that at 6.
Less.
All right, there you hear it, Nick. Those are official predictions. Less than 6 three-pointers for the Bulldogs, 8 made three-pointers for the Snowbirds. Looking at this Inland Lakes Bulldog roster, you really got to keep an eye out there for Mason Green and to go along with Landon Fenstermaker. But the guy that really makes this team go is Xander Robinson. He's the guy that torched the Snowbirds when these two teams first met at Inland Lakes High School. Robinson versus Nathan O'Connell, the battle of the two sophomores. That's a fun matchup to watch all 32 minutes long of this one. Both those guys will play about 27 to 28 minutes tonight for their respective teams, and looking forward to a really good matchup inside as well in the paint, as we mentioned there, with Robinson and O'Connell. But you also like the matchup that we have inside between Ryder Lebrecq and Charlie Cameron, Nick.
Absolutely.
Another key matchup that we saw on display was Mason Green. He got hot, and he outscored the Snowbird guards in that first matchup and kind of won that matchup. So we'll have to keep an eye to see if Mason Green can stay hot and knock down some more deep triples and really space out this Snowbird defense to the effect that Inland Lakes wants it to happen. And if Mason Green can get hot and the Bulldogs can make 6 or more three-pointers, that's going to be dangerous for the Snowbirds because they want to be able to pack the defense in, stay inside, make sure they secure those defensive rebounds. If Inland Lakes can pull that Snowbird defense, particularly Charlie Cameron and Nathan O'Connell, away from the basket, Nick, it could be curtains for the Snowbirds. But look for Gaylord St. Mary to really turn up the heat and pressure here defensively. See if they can make this a high possession game, get this game in the 60s, maybe even the 70s. See if the Snowbirds can get the running game going, led by hyper-athletic guards such as Cal Royce and Cash Weissel and Cooper McKinley.
Well, I was going to say as well, you got to look out for all 3 of those guys. Plus, you got to look out for David Wall, who can go inside, too, to the rim. And
David Wall coming inside. He's a presence down low to go along with Charlie Cameron and Nathan O'Connell. Nathan O'Connell and Charlie Cameron have the 2 highest plus-minuses on the Snowbird team this year. So when those 2 are on the floor, good things happen, generally speaking, for the Gaylord St. Mary Snowbirds. And let's see if they're able to stay on the floor tonight. The last time these two teams played, the O'Connell was the main driving force of offense, and the Snowbirds had a late rally, but they just could never climb the mountain to eventually come back and overtake Inland Lakes in that game that happened in January here in the Ski Valley Conference. So we're going to go ahead, step aside, hit our commercial breaks here. We'll be back in about 3.5 minutes as we conclude the Gaylord Eye Care Center pregame show here on Next Level Broadcasting. Snowbirds and Bulldogs coming up next.
Hi. Hi, I'm Orion, but you might know me for my business, Professional Seamless Gutters, where we specialize in, you guessed it, everything gutters. New installations, replacements, cleaning, leaf guards, rain chains, and much more. But unlike other service providers, when you call Professional Seamless Gutters, you get me, Orion, not some bum intern or call center recording. So when you're contemplating any services regarding your gutters on your home or pole barn, think Professional Seamless Gutters.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
So are you doing anything special for your kid's grad party? No, I don't have anything planned. What did you do?
We had Next Level Broadcasting make us a career highlight for our son and daughter.
They did all the editing, sourcing, and then emailed it when it was finished. It turned out great. And we didn't have to deal with the video editing frustration.
Wow, what a cool idea. I bet my son would love something like that. I'll have to reach out to Next Level Broadcasting and see what they can do for me.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Boyne City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
And welcome back into the Gaylord Eye Care Center pregame show here, just minutes away between tip-off of the Bulldogs 13-7 coming into the Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium, taking on the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds, another team at 13-7. We want to thank our pregame show sponsor one more time, the Gaylord Eye Care Center, for making this game possible for you to watch from the comfort of wherever you find comfort. We're here courtside, so you can be couchside or wherever else you may find yourself here on a Tuesday night, February, let's see, today's February 17th, as the month of February is flying by. And the Bulldogs and the Snowbirds will be getting ready to do battle tonight. Winner takes sole possession of third place in the Ski Valley Conference. Also, want to give a shout out to everybody tuning in on the YouTube chat. Let us know where you're watching from, and we'll give you a shout out. So you can simply do that by accessing the YouTube chat. We ask that you keep it kind and respectful, and we'll give you a shout out when we see you jump in on the chat. As we're going to go ahead and send it over to public address announcer Kevin McKinley and Heather Glasby. They have the microphone and the floor, as we'll send it over to them.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gaylord St. Mary's Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium. Tonight, we present In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Dear Lord, we thank you for the gift of athletics, and we give you glory in everything that we do, in the way we play, in the respect that we have for others. May your love unite us and protect us from harm. Mary, Our Lady of Mount. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Now please remain standing and allow your attention to the flag of the United States of America or the stage. Remember those who have given their lives defending our flag and country. Veterans, feel free to give the appropriate salute. Join us in honoring our God and country as we play our national anthem.
And now for the starting lineups for the Bulldogs of Inland Lakes. And I'll take care of this, and then Nick will be joining us for the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds starting lineups. First of all, number 23, Xander Robinson. Number 24, Ryder LeBrec. Next up will be senior Mason Green, joined in the backcourt by Landon Perkins. And then last but not least, senior Elijah Elliott. So the five starters will be Elliott, Bradford, LeBrec, Robinson, and Green for the Inland Lakes Bulldogs. And for the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds starters, I will send it over to my partner, Nick Wenzel.
All right, starting sophomore, number 0, Joe Jacobson. Sophomore, number 3, Cal Royce. Sophomore, Nathan O'Connell. Junior, number 1, Cash Weissel. And number 55, Charlie Cameron, coached by Rich Moffitt.
So
Assistant coaches, Dale Jacob, Rocky Tobin, and Eric Batway.
So we're ready for some basketball here. A pair of teams that are both 13-7, getting ready to square off. Winner takes lone possession of third place in the Ski Valley Conference. Our officials tonight are Brian Miller, Logan Huff, and Ken Bloost.
Yep.
It'll be Robinson and O'Connell getting ready to tip it off.
If you want to do the fouls for the away team, and I can do the home if you want. I can do that.
Or we can let the chat do it, Nick, after
right.
letting them know. O'Connell, and this one's controlled by the Bulldogs into the hands here of Elliott. He'll bring it down for Inland Lakes on this opening possession of the game. Into the hands of Robinson. He's going to get a screen up top, working it on the far side of the floor, going down into the paint. Paint touch, no good, however, for LeBrec. Here come the Snowbirds pushing tempo. Jacobson in the corner, back up top to Royce. First possession of the game for the Snowbirds as O'Connell swings it out to Royce. Royce going back near side, lefty down low to Charlie Cameron. He puts it up and puts it in. Charlie Cameron scores the game's first field goal assist to Cal Royce. As Cameron and the Snowbirds are on the board here first, and the tempo is increasing as that shot is blocked by Royce. Elliott put it up, but Royce swatted it. Inbounded here. Elliott loses it out of bounds, but it will be Snowbird basketball. First turnover of the game. Snowbirds have it up by a field goal. Still first minute of play. Bulldogs picking up man-to-man as O'Connell kicks it back to Royce. He's going to look to take that pull-up jump shot he loves so much. This one's off. Rebound by Elliott. Mason Green gets into the paint, kicks it out to Elliott. Down low it goes to Bradford. Bradford puts it up, count it, and a foul. And there's a foul called against Charlie Cameron. And Bradford for the Bulldogs answers back. It's 2-2 after Andre Bradford knocks in the first field goal for the Bulldogs. It's now 2-2, looking to make it a three-point play, and he does. 3-2 in favor of the Bulldogs. And want to give a shout out to our producer tonight, Tyler Blom, running the ones and twos as we're bringing this game to you live. Snowbirds go up top to Joe Jacobson. Andy Bazinski manning our camera shots here tonight. Over now to O'Connell, guarded by Robinson. O'Connell playing some bully ball up and in off the window. So the Snowbird 2 leaders in plus minus are on the board here first for the Gaylord St. Mary Snowbirds as they retake the lead, as that was Mason Green who missed it, and Bradford had it stripped. Royce whips a pass blocked out of bounds. Good transition defense by Xander Robinson to prevent that Snowbird run out. Nick, we got a few Snowbird substitutions.
We do. We have Cooper McKinley and David Wall.
Royce inbounding to Wall. This one goes off his fingers, ricochets, and it's stolen away by Robinson. Xander Robinson up and smokes the layup. We got a foul here called against the Bulldogs. That's called against Andre Bradford. That'll be the team's first and his first, and it's all really a derivative of that missed wide open layup, Nick.
Yeah, absolutely.
2 minutes into this opening quarter, and you can sense the just overall energy in the gym as O'Connell kicks it out to McKinley. McKinley drops it down to Wall down low, and that one's fumbled and coughed up and turned over. Nick, I would say so far the pace of this game definitely favors the Snowbirds.
Definitely. See if the Snowbirds defense can get something going here.
Little dribble handoff up top to Mason Green. He's going to take the pull-up jump shot and knocks it down.
Here comes Cal Royce with a full head of steam down the floor.
Yeah, quickly the Snowbirds go. Royce kicks out to O'Connell. Shot fake back to Royce. He's going to let the three fly, and that's off the rim. Rebound comes down to Bradford. Here come the Bulldogs up by a single point. Kick out to Green. Transition three. Now getting to his spot on the baseline. Inside, here's Robinson. Back out to Green, driving against McKinley, and it's tapped and stolen by Royce. 2-on-1 break, McKinley. Shot fake blocked, but stick back is good by Wall. A nice job following the play, and David Wall is in the scorer's book. Snowbirds go back up 6-5 as we had a Bulldog lose their balance. Green puts up the deep three. This one goes out of bounds, and it's saved there by Bradford, thrown off the leg of Nathan O'Connell, as we've got three Snowbird substitutions coming in at the 4:29 mark of the first quarter.
Yeah.
Nick, that was a well-played basketball by Bradford to save that one. As we've got another turnover, the Snowbirds get in there to dig that one out. As they get a turnover and a stop. Technically not a turnover, but if it was, it would be the Bulldogs' third turnover of the game. See what the Snowbirds come up with here. Here's McKinley with the basketball, picked up by Green. Now over to O'Connell. Up top to Switalski, who's just now checked in. Down low, O'Connell catches on the block, trying to find some wiggle room, but it's rejected. McKinley comes out of there with the basketball. Snowbirds with some spacing problems right now. Cameron kicks it out to the corner. Driving for the pull-up, Jacobson, or Switalski knocks it down, excuse me. And that one's good for Eli Switalski. 4th Snowbird to score. And that one's blocked off the backboard by Cameron. But it gets ricocheted out to Bradford, who's fouled by O'Connell on the body bump. So Charlie Cameron swatted that one, Nick.
Yeah, he did.
And the body bump foul was on Nathan O'Connell, his first, team's second. Here's Jacobson, who is fouled himself. This one called against Mason Green.
Eli Switalski will inbound the ball to Cal Royce. Here comes Royce down the floor.
Nick, what do you think the Snowbirds are going to run here?
I don't know. I think they're going to run a little man-to-man here.
Dribble handoff up top to Royce.
Yep, they find
No, yeah, I mean, you just got to get a little dribble handoff, a little action, get the ball swinging side to side. Jacobson kicks it out. Weitzel puts it up off the dribble, no good. Rebound comes out to Bradford. Snowbird's shot selection so far has been really good, all except for 1, maybe 2 shots all around the rim. There's a transition three-pointer that's no good for Cash DePaul. But the Bulldogs able to get that one to go. Nick, to see who scored that one for the Lakes.
It was number 12.
Nick, they don't have a number. Oh, you mean, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Bradford.
Yep.
He's got 5 points then.
Yep.
And there was a foul on the play. Jacobson, dribble handoff to Weisel. He gets to his spot, puts it up and in. Cash Weisel is the 5th Snowbird player to score in the game. They're up 10-7. Here's Robinson bringing it down the floor, and he's fouled from behind by Switalski. So Eli Switalski picks up the Snowbirds' 3rd team foul. Switalski's first. That'll bring back in Nathan O'Connell. Inbounded here to Cash DePaul. Down low goes to Bradford, and a miscommunication. It ends up in a turnover. I don't think Bradford knew what DePaul was thinking. And DePaul was thinking that he had a nice backdoor cut. However, it goes down as a turnover in the official scorer's book. Charlie Cameron goes down low to Nathan O'Connell. Nice pass, nice catch. And O'Connell makes good on the Cameron assist. 12-7 is the score, the largest lead of the game right now for either team. And we've got a timeout taken here by head coach Brian Newman for the Inland Lakes Bulldogs. And we're going to go ahead and keep it right here. And we're going to tell you about playoff coverage here on Next Level Broadcasting. So we'll be continuing to produce playoff games streaming live to the NFHS network. This is a MHSAA mandate that we stream these games to the NFHS network this year. You will need a subscription required, but you will still be able to see our high-quality video productions and broadcasts on the NFHS network. And once more, while we have an opportunity to do so, we want to tell you about this from Next Level Broadcasting.
So are you doing anything?
We had Next Level Broadcasting make us a career highlights video for our son and daughter.
They did all the editing, sourcing, and then emailed it when it was finished. It turned out great. And we didn't have to deal with the video editing frustration.
Wow, what a cool idea. I bet my son would love.
And welcome back into the game between the Snowbirds and the Bulldogs. 12-7 is the score. Xander Robinson with it, tries to get it over to Green, and Green somehow slithers his way to the bucket for a much-needed basket for the Bulldogs. O'Connell, kick out to Weisel. He goes in there and goes off his shoe. Royce puts up the three-pointer, no good, and the rebound comes out to Joe Jacobson. Relocation for Royce, or Weisel, that is, no good. O'Connell, offensive rebound, puts it up, missed it, and he's called for an offensive foul. Going over the back is Nathan O'Connell. That'll be his 2nd personal foul, team's 4th foul. And that will bring back in David Wall for the replacement. So here comes the Bulldogs in the hands of Cash DePaul. Down low it goes. Bulldogs trying to muscle their way inside. That's Ryder Lebrec, and he scores. We've got a timeout taken by the Snowbirds. They nearly had a 7-second call against them as they were not ready to inbound the basketball. And that'll take a half or 30-second timeout for Gaylord St. Mary. And once again, I will want to remind everybody that if you're looking for a highlight video made for your student athlete or maybe even a senior graduation present, Next Level Broadcasting, we can do that for you, as you saw earlier in the stream. If you want us to put together a graduation present for your graduating senior or maybe junior, sophomore, looking to get recruited, maybe play at the next level, we'd be happy to piece together a highlight package or just a career highlight package for your student athlete. Just reach out to us at nextlevelbroadcasting14@gmail.com and touch base, and we'll see what we can do for you. Snowbirds coming out of the 30-second timeout up top to Cash Weissel. He drives in, kicks it out to McKinley. He'll put it on the deck, right back to Wall. Out to McKinley in the corner. He'll drive in. Scoop layup is no good, but he's fouled. This foul's called against Keontae Mund, and that'll be his first foul. Nice execution there by the Snowbirds coming out of the timeout, earning Cooper McKinley a trip to the free throw line with 52 seconds left to go in this first quarter. McKinley's first free throw is no good. That was the first free throw taken by the Snowbirds here in this first quarter. Second and 2 for Cooper is no good. So Snowbirds come away empty at the free throw line on that trip, but we've got a turnover by the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs so far in this first quarter are a little bit out of sync and just so far choppy, Nick.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not the way you want to see it.
And it's not the way that we've seen them play in the past either. Kyle Royce picked up by Xander Robinson. Over now to McKinley. Little screen up top. Corner goes to Royce. He's going to let it fly. That one's off the mark. Rebound comes out to Elijah Perkins. Perkins gets it in the hands of Robinson, who will advance it up to Mund. Mund a little bit out of control. Step through move. Drops it off nicely, but can't finish at the rim is Ryder Lebrec. And we've got a foul called against the Bulldogs, and that will send Charlie Cameron to the free throw line. Foul called against Ryder Lebrec, his first, but the Bulldogs are over the limit. So Charlie Cameron will go to the free throw line shooting a pair.
Let's see if Cameron can get these going here.
Got a little delay here as Cameron awaits on the pass from the official. First free throw is good for Charlie Cameron. Nick, by his free throw shot, you wouldn't know that Charlie Cameron shoots it at below 50% from the season, would you?
No.
I mean, his free throw form is very dialed in. He's got a good rhythm, good release, and he misses that one off the heel. Snowbirds now 1 for 4 from the charity stripe. Up by a deuce with under 15 seconds to play. Green working the pick and roll with LeBlanc. Blocked by Cameron. Tipped over to McKinley. McKinley crosstown traffic layup, no good. Rebounded by Robinson, and that's how the first quarter will come to an end. Snowbirds up by a pair, 13-11 after 8 minutes of play. Stay tuned. We got a lot more action coming up here on Next Level Broadcasting. We'll be back after this. And welcome back to the start of the second quarter here between the Inland Lakes Bulldogs and the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds. Leading the way for the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds after one quarter is Nathan O'Connell with 4 points. Leading the way for Inland Lakes is Andre Bradford. He's got 5 of their 11 points. O'Connell back into the game as well, as I'm joined here, Charles Strail, along with Nick Wenzel. Thanks for making us a part of your Tuesday night. O'Connell saves it, but it's ultimately stolen away, and it's nearly taken back. Wall gets on the floor, but the ball goes on the sideline, and it will be Bulldog basketball. Nick, what's your assessment after 8 minutes of play?
I think the Snowbirds just need to stay on defense and, try and get another block if they can.
There's a nice trip to the basket there by Mund, and Keontae Mund scores his first basket. We're tied at 13 points. O'Connell muscling his way inside. No good. Got his own miss. Rebound. No good again. It's been tough sledding inside for Nathan O'Connell, and that one will go out of bounds back over to the Bulldogs. Snowbirds looking to set up this full court pressure right now. Just a little full court man-to-man for Gaylord St. Mary. And they're looking to trap there in that corner as well. Newly into the game is Hayden Ridley. Shots up. O'Connell with the rebound. He'll push it up the floor for Gaylord St. Mary.
That was a nice little spin move that Nathan O'Connell put on there.
Yeah, it was nice. Weissel wide open in the corner. Snowbirds don't see him. O'Connell now pump fake against Robinson. That's a sophomore-on-sophomore matchup. As Royce goes in, has it blocked up top. Xander Robinson meets him at the point and rejects it out of bounds.
Nathan O'Connell inbound.
Nick, we knew that this was going to be a competitive game tonight, and we're certainly being treated to a competitive match.
Oh, yeah.
Cash Weissel drives in, puts up the runner, and he's fouled. And I like the aggressiveness that Cash Weissel brings into the game, Nick.
Yeah, he's a speed guy. He's got toughness. He's got speed in him. He knows how to shoot. He knows how to get a stop. He knows what to do right from wrong. He's very disciplined.
Foul called against Ryder Lebrecq. That'll be the first Bulldog foul, and Weissel makes the first of 2 for Gaylord St. Mary. As Cash DePaul will check in for the Bulldogs. Cash Weissel with 3 points, now make it 4 as he goes 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Snowbirds 3 for 6 from the line, and as they regain a 2-point lead. Down low it goes to Robinson, puts it up, missed it. Rebound by Weissel, throws it away. Reload opportunity for DePaul, splashdown. 16-15 Bulldogs first lead since early on in the first quarter. Royce kicks it out to Jacobson from the corner. High arcing triple is good. Joe Jacobson knocks down the first made 3 for the Snowbirds as DePaul puts up another one. That one's off the mark. O'Connell has the rebound at his fingertips, whips it down to Weissel, and it's back to O'Connell, and that'll be an offensive foul. An offensive foul drawn by Elijah Elliott, and that's a big one because for Nathan O'Connell, that is his third personal foul. Nathan O'Connell playing with 3 fouls right now. As there's a three-pointer up by Elliott, no good. Rebound by Weissel. Trying to save it, gets it to Royce, stolen away by Munn in the backcourt. He puts it up, misses the layup, and that's an easy one there underneath for Cash DePaul. Head coach Rich Moffitt's not happy with the officials here. He was hoping to get a timeout or a substitution, at least to get Nathan O'Connell out of the game. He'll have to settle for a 60-second full timeout here, Nick, as we've got a close game, 18-18 between the Snowbirds and Bulldogs. If you're just now tuning in, it was a 2-point game at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah.
And, Nick, you said earlier on that you thought Gaylord St. Mary could knock down 8 threes. They've made 1.
Yeah. They really need to come fully awakened here in this quarter, and they need to figure out how to get some threes off and how to get something to get back in this game. Otherwise, it's going to stay tight because this team that they're playing against, they're tough, and they know how to win.
All right, we're going to go back to that YouTube chat line. Shout out to Charlie Cameron and the Snowbirds. His family's watching from East Tawas. And I assume that Jennifer Compton is also related. Wants to give a shout out to a nephew, Cal Royce. Go get these Bulldogs. Boys go Snowbirds. Got somebody asking, why do players rub the bottom of their shoes every chance they get? We'll get to that in a second here. That's from Michael K. As this one's going out of bounds. So most times players will rub their feet in order to clear any dirt or debris from the bottom of their shoes so they have better traction on the floor.
Yep, maybe there's a little bit of water on their shoes.
Or like maybe potentially some water on their shoes from the timeout as well. As Cash Weissel knocks down the free throw. For Cash Weissel, he is 3 for 3 at the free throw line. Looking to go 4 for 4 is Cash Weissel at the charity stripe and makes both. Here's a pass over to Bradford, who's just checked back into the game. Dribble hands this one off to Ridley. Back to Bradford, picked up by Royce. Driving to his left. Shots up, no good. Rebound by McKinley. Cal Royce might have got away with a foul there, Nick.
Yep.
No call. Switalski goes inside, blocked by Robinson. And now we're going up and down as DePaul pushes tempo, trying to get through a thicket of Snowbirds. Finds it into the open hands of Robinson, puts it up, and he's fouled. And the foul called against Cooper McKinley. That will be McKinley's first foul. And going to the free throw line will be Andre Bradford. Nick, he's got 5 points in the game. Snowbirds have got the lead back, but the largest lead so far in this game has been 5 points.
Yeah.
First free throw is good for Bradford.
The Snowbirds just need to calm down just a little bit here and get their nerves under check and just get back in this game and try to stay dialed in and get a shot off.
Bradford tied for the lead in scoring tonight. Now he has the lead all by himself with 7 points.
It's back to 20 all.
Yep. Tied at 20 points apiece. Down low it goes and stolen by Mason Green. He was trying to bait the throw. He got it and he got the steal. Green going inside, Euro step in, it's good. Euro step, the key to that, as Green and the Bulldogs are on a 4-0 run. They've got a 2-point advantage here, 22-20. And the Snowbird defense right there allowing Green to get all the way through and score an easy basket, Nick. This energy right now for Inland Lakes, I mean, you like the way that both teams are playing right now, as it's been a very compelling game so far through
about 13 or just over 12 minutes of play.
Yep. And you can see that Rich Moffitt over there is not very happy with his team right now, the way that it's going. He's trying to settle his team down, saying, hey, we got to get back in this game.
And as they try to settle the Snowbirds down, we're going to tell you about Mama Leone's. Established in 1953, Mama Leone's has been serving up their world-class Italian cuisine and pizza. Family-owned and operated in the official post-game gathering place of the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds. Hey, see you after the game or on Sundays at Mama Leone's, located at 2583 South Otsego Avenue in Gaylord. And Mama Leone's also wants you to know that their full menu is available for catering options as well. Available for winter, spring, and the high school graduation open house party season, Nick. So I'm sure you get invited to plenty of those open house parties. And hopefully this summer we'll see some Mama Leone's catering there on the table at those grad parties all June and May, all grad party season long. As McKinley gets inside, drops it down low, kicked out of bounds by Bradford. It'll stay here with the Snowbirds. It'll be Joe Jacobson to inbound for the Snowbirds. Back there it goes to Royce. Royce can't make the layup. Might have had it blocked from behind by Mund. As Mason Green brings it down for the Bulldogs. Crossover, kick out. Mund from the corner. Long ball. You betcha. Bulldogs now with their largest lead of the game, 25-20.
I think the Bulldogs just got a little bit too carried away there.
Well, they had a delay of game violation, or not a violation, a warning. And then here comes the Snowbirds. Jacobson has it tapped away by Mund. He gets on the floor, up to Green. Green crosses over against Royce. Now out to Robinson. Robinson puts it on the deck. He's hitting the deck as well. We've got a possession error, held ball. Arrow favors the Snowbirds. Inbounded to Royce. Royce one-on-one versus Green. Puts his shoulder down, off the window, no good. And a foul called against the Snowbirds. This will be called against McKinley. Or, excuse me, it'll be called against Joe Jacobson. That'll be his first foul. So the Snowbirds are having a hard time finishing at the rim, Nick.
Yeah, they are. Royce checked out. Brought back in David Wall.
Here's Robinson, going to take the three-pointer and splash down. Woo! The Bulldogs are shooting it well here tonight. That's the first made field goal for Xander Robinson. It's the largest lead of the game, 28-20. As Weissel and the Snowbirds trying to answer back. He's going to get into the paint. Hands off to McKinley, out to Cameron. Shot fake. Swing now to the corner to Weissel. Open look. And that one's off the mark. Rebounded to Green. Here come the Bulldogs. They're running, looking to push. Step back transition three is down the hatch for the Bulldogs and Mason Green. Green has 9 points to lead all scorers, and the Bulldogs popping their collars now, Nick, up by 11.
Yeah. It's not the way the Snowbirds wanted it.
Bulldogs are playing with some serious mojo and swag right now, Nick. Here's Elijah Elliott, finds Mason Green. Green looking to maybe get into that rhythm jump shot. Going to get a high screen up top by, nice navigation of that. Corner it goes. Trying to cross over, get into the paint is Perkins. Back to Green up top for the three, and he rips it. Mason Green is hotter than fish grease right now, Nick.
Yeah.
34-20. The Bulldogs are on a 14-0 run since it was 20-20, and they are on fire.
Yeah, they are.
How about that? I mean, it's a lot of this has been because of the Snowbirds' offense not getting good looks, not making their layups, not finishing at the rim.
And for Inland Lakes, Nick, they've been able to knock down some of these shots when they've needed to knock them down. And in addition to that, they're playing with so much confidence right now, are the Bulldogs.
They are.
And a lot of that is because of Mason Green. He's got 12 points. And actually, Nick, it's a 16-0 run because the Snowbirds were up 20-18. And the Bulldogs have since scored 16 points. And of those 16 points, a lot of those have happened after Nathan O'Connell went to the bench with his third foul, as we've got an over and back violation called against the Snowbirds. Let's see how the Bulldogs respond now after this momentum-changing 16-0 run. It was 20-18 before the Bulldogs really started to bark. Robinson turns down the screen, goes baseline. No good. Got his own miss. Cameron has the rebound now for the Snowbirds. Royce has it. Up the floor it goes to O'Connell, who's back into the game playing with 3 fouls. Step through move is good. So that's the answer that the Snowbirds needed. Nathan O'Connell able to provide. He's got 6 points. The 16-0 run is stopped. Snowbirds down by a dozen. Mason Green has the rock. Step through move. Nice setup to Bradford. Over now to Joe Jacobson. Snowbirds back down by 14, 36-22. O'Connell with it. Now to Royce. Royce, fadeaway jump shot off the mark, no good. Rebound comes down to Elijah Elliott. Mason Green and Elliott at the controls for the Bulldogs. High screen and roll. Green gets to his right-hand layup, no good. Jacobson and the Snowbirds are pushing tempo. Crossing over. Jacobson is fouled, and it's called against Green. That'll be his second foul. 43 seconds left to go. Want to remind everyone, coming up at halftime, we will have the Professional Seamless Gutters halftime show here on Next Level Broadcasting. We'll also get a chance to check back into that YouTube chat hotline. High it goes to O'Connell, puts it back up, off the heel, no good. Now he's trying to gather it. He brings it down, and he gets held up. Possession arrow goes to the Bulldogs. It's been tough sledding inside for the Snowbird big guys. And Nathan O'Connell will be checking out of the game. He's got 3 fouls. So that's a precaution. Head coach Rich Moffitt wants to protect Nathan O'Connell from getting that 4th foul. Into the corner for Elliott. Going down low to Robinson. Nice give and go back to Elliott, and he scores it off the window. First made field goal for Elijah Elliott as Cash Weissel Euro steps, mokes the layup though. Wall puts it back up on the offensive rebound attempt, and he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Largest lead of the game right now for the Inland Lakes Bulldogs. Nick, at the end of the first quarter, it was 13-11.
Yeah. The Snowbirds are just not in their mojo right now, and they just need to cool it. You know, they're playing with too much intention right now, and they need to just relax and let it all out. You know,
first free throw, no good for Wall. Neither team in the bonus right now. And Wall's second shot is no good. We've got a lane violation called against the Snowbirds. Crossover. This is Perkins. Perkins working against Wall. Kicks it out to Robinson. Rack attack, and Robinson punches it. Oh my goodness. Royce puts it up from half court, and it's off the front of the rim. And that's how the Bulldogs will go into the halftime locker room up by 18 on a thunder dunk by Robinson to end the first half. Inland Lakes up 18 points, and they own the second quarter. They outscore Gaylord St. Mary 29-9. and it is 40-22 at halftime. We're going to go ahead and step aside, catch our collective breath, prep for the Professional Seamless Gutters halftime, and come back after these messages. Stay tuned. You're watching this presentation of high school basketball here on Next Level Broadcasting.
Hi, I'm Orion, but you might know me for my business, Professional Seamless Gutters, where we specialize in, you guessed it, everything gutters. New installations, replacements, cleaning, leaf guards, rain chains, and much more. But unlike other service providers, when you call Professional Seamless Gutters, you get me, Orion, not some bum intern or call center recording. So when you're contemplating any services regarding your gutters on your home or pole barn, think Professional Seamless Gutters.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Point City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
So are you doing anything special for your kid's grad party? No, I don't have anything planned. What did you do?
We had Next Level Broadcasting make us a career highlights video for our son and daughter.
They did all the editing, sourcing, and then emailed it when it was finished. It turned out great. And we didn't have to deal with the video editing frustration.
Wow, what a cool idea. I bet my son would love something like that. I'll have to reach out to Next Level Broadcasting and see what they can do for me.
Hi, I'm Orion, but you might know me for my business, Professional Seamless Gutters, where we specialize in, you guessed it, everything gutters. New installations, replacements, cleaning, leaf guards, rain chains, and much more. But unlike other service providers, when you call Professional Seamless Gutters, you get me, Orion, not some bum intern or call center recording. So when you're contemplating any services regarding your gutters on your home or pole barn, think Professional Seamless Gutters.
Okay, welcome into the Professional Seamless Gutters halftime show here on Next Level Broadcasting. At the half between the Bulldogs and the Snowbirds, the Bulldogs used that huge outburst of scoring in the second quarter to take an 18-point halftime lead. They outscored the Snowbirds by a cool 20 points in that second quarter, and Inland Lakes, by just some simple math,
scored 29 points in that second quarter. It was 13-11 after 8 minutes of play. Now at halftime, 40-22, and it was all capitalized and punctuated properly by the Xander Robinson baseline rack attack dunk that put the exclamation mark on that second quarter scoring run. And the Bulldogs are feeling pretty good here in this second quarter after they're up 18 points over the Snowbirds after 2 quarters of play. Once again, want to welcome you here to the Professional Seamless Gutters halftime show here on Next Level Broadcasting. And while we have an opportunity to do so, we want to tell you about Professional Seamless Gutters, because all winter long, going up on the side of your house and on your roof, if you don't have any gutters, then you could be having some potential ice dams forming on your roof, and you don't want that to happen, because then you may get some serious damage to your home. Orion Beningo and Professional Seamless Gutters, they're here to help you make sure that doesn't happen to you. So protect your largest investment, protect your home with Professional Seamless Gutters. And that's something about Professional Seamless Gutters is when you call Professional Seamless Gutters, you will get Orion Beningo with Professional Seamless Gutters, and his professional expertise and his excellent service crew will be able to come assist you, get some gutters on your home or pole barn to protect you from the elements. So with just about 3 minutes remaining here in this halftime intermission between the Snowbirds and the Bulldogs, we came into this game and we looked at the scores, and for Inland Lakes, they had a game last night. So for them to come out and play with this kind of intensity in a game of this magnitude is very, very inspiring to see, because they lost last night to the Central Lake Trojans. And when they played Central Lake, they must have just not had enough juice or gas in the tank, but they are running on premium high octane here against the Snowbirds. Our producer Tyler Blom saw it best and said it best when he said every single time the Bulldogs get an opportunity to say something or let the Snowbirds know that the Bulldogs are here, they bark. And right now the Bulldogs are biting. And they got an 18-point lead at halftime with a huge 29-point scoring second quarter that has propelled them into the driver's seat at halftime between these two teams. And as I said earlier, the winner tonight will have sole possession of third place in the Ski Valley Conference. For Gaylord St. Mary, right now as the conference standings come down, both of these teams are 12-5. Gaylord St. Mary with a 13-7 record, Inland Lakes with a 13-7 record. And we got some more chats in the comment. And hey, by the way, Jack Cordy 3473, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate that. And anybody else in the comment section, if you're not subscribed, I really don't know why you're not, because if you subscribe, you'll get a notification when we're going live, so you don't miss anything like you might have just saw at the end of that second quarter all season long here on Next Level Broadcasting. Jack, to answer that question, I think 3 players got dunked on, and it was Xander Robinson who did the deed, if you will, as Nick Wenzel rejoins us here during the Professional Seamless Gutters halftime show. Nick, let's see if the Snowbirds can expel some demons. That was not a good second quarter. All credit, though, due to the Inland Lakes Bulldogs, the way that they came out and played in that quarter. They scored 29 points in that half alone. Also, we got an update from West Lafayette, Michigan, 79, Purdue, 63. It'll be Snowbird basketball to begin the second quarter as we're ready for play between the Snowbirds and the Bulldogs. Here from the Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium, Nathan O'Connell back into the game for the Snowbirds. Up top it goes. Jacobson driving into the paint. Backdoor cut to O'Connell, deflected out of bounds. Good hands by the Bulldogs to not let O'Connell get free and get loose for that backdoor pass. Inbounded to Cameron. Let's see if the Snowbirds have the same type of run that the Bulldogs had in that first half. Kyle Royce comes off the pin down. No good from the corner. Bradford snatches the rebound. And here come the Bulldogs. Little dribble handoff to Mason Green. Green gets a piece of the paint out to Robinson. He's going to go up again and lay this one in as Xander Robinson now has 7 points. Cal Royce kicks it out to Weissel in the corner. He tries to get inside, and he almost gets called for a travel. Royce spin around. Cameron couldn't save it. O'Connell saves it. O'Connell picked up by Bradford. Jacobson getting inside. Layup is good. That's the answer the Snowbirds needed, and Joe Jacobson able to provide for the first made field goal for Gaylord St. Mary in this third quarter. It's back to an 18-point lead, which was at halftime. Bradford setting a high screen for Perkins. Perkins starting this second half for Inland Lakes. Now there's a little dribble handoff to Mason Green. Green with the floater off the mark. Cal Royce has the rebound, whips the pass to Cash Weissel in transition. Weissel going baseline and loses it, but it's deflected. No deflection, just a turnover.
Yeah, it looks like Weissel stepped outside the line there.
Actually, I think he just lost it. But either way, it's a turnover for the Snowbirds nonetheless. 42-24 is the score. Robinson using this ball screen, drops it down low to Lebrecht, and we've got a foul coming here on the floor against the Snowbirds. And it's called against Cash Weissel. His first. He'll check out, replaced by McKinley. Inbounded down low to Mason Green. Green backing down against McKinley. Fadeaway J is off the mark. Royce has the rebound. He'll push tempo up to Jacobson. Jacobson hands off to O'Connell. He's blocked. And Nathan O'Connell and the Snowbirds will inbound at baseline out of bounds. Royce has it stolen. Actually, Jacobson gets it back out the ricochet. Too strong on the baseline jump shot as Xander Robinson has the rebound here for the Bulldogs. High screen up by Bradford. There's Green, turned down the pick and roll, gets to the lane, and it's stolen by Royce. Snowbirds get a turnover. Up the floor it goes to O'Connell. O'Connell lefty lay is good. 8 points for Nathan O'Connell, back to a 16-point lead. Snowbirds have scored 4 points in the quarter to the Bulldogs 2. Bench trying to provide a lift of spirit for Gaylord St. Mary right now as the Bulldogs have grabbed full control of this game. Bradford flips it up and somehow gets it to go in. Andre Bradford with 11 points. Over to Nathan O'Connell. He's fouled by Bradford. A little reach-in foul, and that'll be the Bulldogs' second of the quarter. Nick, I think Gaylord St. Mary just needs something to get this home crowd back into the game.
Yeah. Right now, it just doesn't seem to be going their way. Cal Royce into O'Connell.
Shot's no good near the rim for Nathan O'Connell. It's been a tough night inside for him. Green guarded by McKinley. Here is Robinson working against Cameron. Now to Bradford, guarded by O'Connell. Bradford goes inside, count it, and a foul.
That's going to be another foul on Charlie Cameron.
Andre Bradford's got 13 points, and he's got an emphatic 13 points. And Charlie Cameron picks up a foul. He'll check out of the game, replaced by Wall. And Bradford now gives the Bulldogs the largest lead of the game at 20. Bradford's free throw is good. 14 points. Leading scorer in the game is Andre Bradford. He's got the last 5 in a row for the Bulldogs. O'Connell catches out on the perimeter. Inland Lakes really extending this defense, giving the Snowbirds a hard time as that one's tipped, deflected, and stolen. Just good gap defense by Green there, able to force that turnover. Green all the way coast to coast and is fouled. He'll shoot 2. Inland Lakes playing with a lot of confidence right now. And the confidence really stems from Andre Bradford and Mason Green, Nick.
Yeah.
First free throw is good for Green.
Royce was a little upset there with Weissel there.
Nick, who was that foul on?
That was on.
Was it on Cal Royce?
Yes.
Second free throw, no good for Green. As the Snowbirds down by 22. Over to Royce, who's looking for a backdoor cut to O'Connell. He's got it, and he scores. A fastball fired into Nathan O'Connell by Cal Royce, and the Snowbirds get an easy one at the rim. Nathan O'Connell now with 11 points to lead for the Snowbirds. Here's Landon Perkins into the game. Robinson with a little show and go move. Corner 3-ball, no good. That one comes up short for Bradford. And McKinley has it for the Snowbirds. Now over to Wall. Wall passes over to Royce. Snowbirds have a 3-on-2 advantage on the backside. O'Connell puts up the triple from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Lebrecht. And we've got Snowbirds and Bulldogs diving on the floor for it. It'll be Bulldog basketball.
Oh, no.
And it looks like we've got a Snowbird who is down on the floor. It appears to be Cooper McKinley. He's going to be able to get up and shake that one off as he'll head out and be replaced by Joe Jacobson. There was no foul called, just a held ball. A referral to the possession arrow gives the basketball to the Bulldogs. It's a 20-point lead. It was 18 points at halftime. The Snowbirds trying to hold their water here so they can muster up a run of their own. It was a 16-0 run in the second quarter that propelled the Bulldogs to this huge lead. Robinson goes inside, stutter step move, now sets off his dribble at the free throw line. Lebrecht turn around, gets into the paint, has it stolen away. We've got a lot of contact, and the Bulldogs come out of there with the basketball. Robinson turns down the ball screen, drops a pass off to Bradford. Nice play, as Bradford now has 16 assists to Robinson. That's just making something happen there, ladies and gentlemen, as Cal Royce gets all the way to the basket and scores. And for Cal Royce, Nick, would you believe it if I told you that was his first basket of the game?
Really?
Inside it goes. Turnaround jump shots, no good. O'Connell has the board, and Royce is able to track it down. Up the floor goes to Jacobson. Kicks it out to Wall, and it goes through his hands. Charlie Cameron comes back into the game for the Snowbirds, and checking in for the Bulldogs will be Tanner Howard. Howard is a lengthy junior, wearing number 33. Inbounded to Elijah Elliott. Here's Robinson with it for Inland Lakes. Little high ball screen from Elliott. Back to Elliott. Down low it goes. Howard, pull-up jump shot is in and out. Howard had the shot he wanted, Nick, just couldn't knock it down.
Yeah.
Nathan O'Connell kicks to Jacobson. 3-ball from the corner is off. And Robinson has the rebound. Crossover against Weissel. Elliott looked at the three-pointer, and now the Bulldogs have it in the corner to Perkins. Good shot fakes being used and implemented by Inland Lakes. Elliott fadeaway jump shots, no good. Rebound is saved to O'Connell. Good effort by Cal Royce to keep that one in play. And we've got a technical foul called against Elijah Elliott. And that will send the Snowbirds to the free throw line. So that's a personal foul and a team foul against Elliott and a technical foul. And it'll send Cash Weissel to the free throw line, where the Snowbirds are in desperate need of a couple of points, Nick.
Yeah, the Snowbirds are needing a lot of points to be up on the board here. They're struggling with the shots and trying to.
Yeah.
They're struggling to find hope in this game.
Right.
Cash Weissel makes the first one up and good. See if he can make the second one. It's up and good.
Nick, Cash Weissel is 6 for 6 from the free throw line tonight.
Really?
And Snowbirds make 2 free throws and they'll get the ball. Down by 18. This is going to Cal Royce. It was an 18-point lead at halftime, Nick. O'Connell drives in and can't make the layup. The rebound comes out to DePaul behind the back move as he slithers across half court. And Inland Lakes goes into the corner to Howard. He's going to put it up and knocks it down. Tanner Howard coming off the bench to knock down the corner triple. Largest lead of the game, or second largest lead of the game at 21. O'Connell sends the three well off. Cameron has it, and it falls right into his lap, and he scores. 34-53, Mason Green is fouled. He'll kick it out, and then we got a foul called against the Snowbirds.
Jacobson again.
Joe Jacobson with the personal. The Bulldogs still not in the bonus.
McKinley's back in also. That's a good sign.
Gaylord St. Mary with 3 team fouls here, Nick, as they
Royce.
have one more foul to give.
Yep.
Cal Royce will check out and be replaced with McKinley. Inland Lakes with under 25 seconds to play in this third quarter. Up now to Mund. Backdoor cut, shut off by the Snowbirds. Inside it goes. One more out to DePaul. Rise and fire from the top of the key is no good.
Looks like McKinley will check out, I guess.
Royce checks back in. Here's O'Connell with under 10 seconds to play. He's going to drive in. Stops, pops out to Weissel. He's fouled. And that's a good foul to give by the Bulldogs, not allowing the Snowbirds to get a good look or in-rhythm shot on that possession. Jacobson inbounding to O'Connell. 2 seconds left. O'Connell's going to have to put it up. He does, and it rims in and out. So after 3 quarters of play, Inland Lakes 53, Gaylord St. Mary 34. The Bulldogs extend their halftime lead by 1. And we're going to go ahead, step aside, and come back in a minute here on this production of high school boys varsity basketball on Next Level Broadcasting. Stay tuned.
So are you doing anything special for your kid's grad party? No, I don't have.
Highlights video for our son and daughter.
They did all the editing, sourcing, and then emailed it when it was finished. It turned out great. And we didn't have to deal with the video editing frustration.
Wow, what a cool idea. I bet my son would love something like that. I'll have to reach out to Next Level Broadcasting and see what they can do for me.
And welcome back to fourth quarter action between Gaylord St. Mary and Inland Lakes. The Bulldogs have a 19-point lead over the Snowbirds, and it's 34-53 after 3 quarters of play. It was 40-22 at halftime. And there's a steal by Robinson. He's going to have a breakaway opportunity. Can't he get the ball? He finally is able to pick it up. Mason Green steps back from the line and puts up the three-pointer that's well off. Inland Lakes, if you're wondering, will be competing in the Division III district in Mansalona.
They will play on the quarterfinal Monday against Charlevoix. Inside to Charlie Cameron at the high elbow. Hand off to Weissel. Tries to put up a wild layup. No good. Rebound comes out to Robinson. And this is Cash DePaul. Inside there to Mund. Mund kicks it back to DePaul. He's going to take the three-pointer. That one's off for the mark. Cameron has the rebound for the Snowbirds. Jacobson pushing tempo up the floor to Weissel, and he scores. So the Snowbirds get the first field goal of the quarter, and we've got a timeout taken, a 30-second timeout by head coach Brian Newman, as he just wants to settle his team down. Did not like that easy opportunity that the Snowbirds had in that transition basket by Cash Weissel, Nick.
No.
So, Nick, the Snowbirds, in order for them to really climb the mountain, there's a couple of things that they're going to have to do. They're going to have to get some stops, and they're going to have to make some shots.
They are.
So we'll see if the Snowbirds can do either of those things here. Can they get stops, and can they knock down some shots? Well, while we have an opportunity to do so, we're going to tell you about Sky Media 45. Hey, if you're mapping, looking for inspections, marketing, they've got you covered. Sky Media 45 is your eye in the sky with precision drone technology for stunning visuals and critical data. Your project, our perspective. Let's fly. Visit skymedia45.com to see how Sky Media 45 and our friend Tom Klemetson and broadcaster here at Next Level Broadcasting can help you. Here's Mund driving in, has it stolen away by McKinley. McKinley bringing it all the way down, stops, sets up Nathan O'Connell. He's going to fight through traffic, and he's fouled. And the foul's called against Mason Green. His third. Nick, you got an update from the Michigan Wolverines?
I do.
Yeah. Charlie Cameron puts it up and puts it in. Snowbirds start strong with 4 straight points in this fourth quarter. It's back to a 15-point lead for the Bulldogs. With Michigan, looks like they're going to have a hang on a win here, 89-78. Here's Xander Robinson, stolen by Cameron, up into the hands of McKinley. McKinley puts on the afterburners, draws contact, and will go to the free throw line. So the Snowbirds are not done fighting here, Nick. They've scored 4 straight points to start the fourth quarter. McKinley goes to the free throw line.
Yep.
They can cut this down to 13 points with 2 made free throws, and this game feels completely different.
See if McKinley can make both of these here.
Free throw shooting has not been a strong suit for the Snowbirds this year, as the first one goes in and out.
Snowbirds are much needed for a point here.
And they missed both free throws. We got a foul. All right, check that. Not a foul, lane violation against Inland Lakes. Nick, I'm looking at the Snowbirds roster right now. They've only got, let's see here.
We just brought out Jacobson, brings back in Weissel. McKinley
And
makes his second one.
Technically the third one.
Third one.
Stolen away by McKinley. Snowbirds get a steal. McKinley goes up, and foul called on the floor, called against Mason Green. That'll be his 4th foul, Nick. The Bulldogs are having a hard time handling the basketball and are leaving the door wide open for a potential St. Mary comeback.
See if McKinley can line it up. See if McKinley can inbound the ball to
Nathan O'Connell, 6 minutes to play in this final quarter. Snowbirds down 53-39.
See if they can find some hope here.
O'Connell seals his man, shot fake, and he scores. And that's let the Snowbird press get set up. And they get a takeaway. O'Connell puts it up and in, count it, and a foul. Nathan O'Connell with 15 points, and the Snowbirds have scored 9 straight points to begin the fourth quarter. Don't look now, but we've got a basketball game here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
We do. The Snowbirds said, hey, you know what? We were down, but guess what? Guess who's coming back into this game? We're not done yet.
Nick, I mean, it's good to hear you talk again, because when the Snowbirds were down by 18 points at halftime, I thought you weren't going to come back on the broadcast.
Thanks, Charles.
Hey, it's a completely different game now. O'Connell's free throw is off the mark. No good, and the rebound comes out to Xander Robinson. Snowbirds have left 3 points at the free throw line here in the last minute of play. Let's see if that comes back to haunt them as the Bulldogs break the pressure over into the far side of the floor. That was Lebrecht, now into the hands of Perkins. This is Elijah Perkins, and we've got a foul called against the Snowbirds here on the floor. And it's called against
McKinley.
And for McKinley, that is his second foul. 10-point game. It was a 19-point lead for Bulldogs to start this fourth quarter. Snowbirds have scored 9 straight points. Here's Perkins coming over to Robinson. Robinson guarded by Weissel on the perimeter. Robinson drives inside, puts it up, no good. Got his own miss, and he's going to go up. He's fouled hard. He'll hit the deck and go to the line for 2 shots. Foul called against McKinley. Third foul against Cooper McKinley. If you're just now joining us, go ahead and rewind this YouTube stream. It was Xander Robinson who punctuated the end of the first half with a baseline jam here in this game. And Robinson puts up the free throw and knocks it down. For Xander Robinson, that's his 8th point.
So in for McKinley will be Joe Jacobson.
5:10 remaining. Robinson's second free throw is good. So he kind of quells this Snowbird comeback. 55-43, Bulldogs back up by a dozen. Royce passes it down to Cameron, and it's going to stay here with the Snowbirds. Nice defense down low by Hayden Ridley and also Lebrecht to not let that pass get through. Mason Green checks back in for the Bulldogs, an offensive scoring threat. Cal Royce going to the corner to Weissel. 3 ball is up and in. Cal Royce knocks it down. It's a single-digit lead. Actually, check that. That's Cash Weissel who cashes in from the corner. Over the head of Ryder Lebrecht, and the Snowbirds get a turnover. Buckle up here tonight, folks. We've got a potential comeback brewing.
Yeah.
As the Snowbirds have just made their second three-pointer.
I guess we could say it's a blue and white tidal wave coming through.
Up top, Royce takes the elbow jump shot, no good. Rebound by the Bulldogs, and we've got a foul. Not sure what the Snowbirds are doing. I'd be trying to get the ball to Cash Weissel right now after just knocking down a three-pointer. He's got 11 points. And a foul called against Gaylord St. Mary as well.
Cameron again.
Cameron picks up his 3rd foul. Nick, thank you.
Yep.
And here's Mason Green. Across court it goes to Robinson. Robinson goes into Cameron, scores. Nice control shown by Xander Robinson. It's back to an 11-point lead, and Royce has his pocket picked. Perkins drops a pass but it's blocked by O'Connell. Green, step back from the corner, off the mark. Rebound comes out to Cameron. Snowbirds are running. O'Connell with the 3-on-2 break. He's going to cross over and smokes the layup. That's one the Snowbirds got to have. They had a 3-on-2 break, and they weren't able to finish. Over now to Lebrecht. The Snowbirds leave Robinson open, and he makes them pay.
That's a 5-point swing by the Snowbirds and the Bulldogs there. Robinson extends the lead back to 14 points. Do the Snowbirds have one more push left in them? Or have they let go of the rope? And O'Connell's fouled by Andre Bradford. It's so hard when you're trying to make a 19-point comeback to come back all the way. The Snowbirds had this cut down to a 9-point lead.
Yeah.
Since then, it's been a 5-0 run by Xander Robinson as well, Nick. O'Connell's first free throw is good. And O'Connell with 16 points. Checking in for the Snowbirds is David Wall, replacing Charlie Cameron. Snowbirds are in the penalty as well, so any foul by Inland Lakes will result in 2 Snowbird free throws. Nathan O'Connell taking his time at the free throw line. Off the mark, no good, splits the pair. And here come the Bulldogs. Nearly stolen by Royce. Robinson off the mark. Offensive rebound comes out to Joe Jacobson. Snowbirds dodge a bullet. Jacobson across traffic, puts it up, and that layup's just a hair off. Jacobson, the left-hander, got to his strong hand as that one's tapped away. Steal. And here comes Jacobson and the Snowbirds again, crossing over. Finds Wall on the perimeter. Actually, this is O'Connell. O'Connell steps through, up in, no good. That's a tough lug miss, and we got an over-the-back foul called against David Wall. This pass is intended for Robinson, and he is unable to track it down. That was a fastball flung by Cass DePaul. O'Connell, that one's going to get stolen away. Snowbirds with a 3-on-2 on the backside. Royce drops it down. He'll get it in the corner. Wide open 3 ball is off the mark. Rebound by Bradford. The cold shooting night continues for Cal Royce-Nick.
Yeah.
He's got 2 points. And he's had some good looks as well.
Absolutely.
Right now, under 2:30 to play in the game. Robinson passes off to Elliott. Elliott picked up by Royce on the perimeter. Inside to Bradford. Nice pocket pass to Robinson. Woo, that was pretty. Jacobson catches here near far side, excuse me. Royce crosses over, gets to his strong hand, has it blocked up top by Elliott. And now to Green on the transition run out. It's good. Back to a 17-point lead, and that one's stolen by Robinson. Bulldogs and Snowbirds going back and forth. Bradford in the paint. Fadeaway J is good. Andre Bradford is having himself a night, and he's pumped up about it. And he's letting everybody know that he's having a good game as Cal Royce is fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line, shooting 2. Andre Bradford, Nick, has 18 points. Mason Green has 15 points, and Xander Robinson has 16 points. Those are the 3 primary scoring options tonight for the Inland Lakes Bulldogs. 2 Snowbirds in double figures with Cash Weissel with 11 and Nathan O'Connell with 16. Royce no good from the free throw line. Trying to split the pair and cut down this Bulldog deficit. Royce makes the second. He'll check out of the game. And we've got a final from West Lafayette. The University of Michigan has knocked off the Purdue Boilermakers 91-80. What will the final score here be between the Snowbirds and the Bulldogs? That's still yet to be determined with 92 seconds left They're going to throw this one deep down the floor. Bradford able to catch it. He stops on a dime, but he's whistled for dragging his foot. Michigan State playing UCLA tonight. Michigan State's up 20-12 midway through the first half. I want to thank everybody here for tuning in tonight on a Tuesday night, making us a part of your evening activities. Jacobson and the Snowbirds dropping a pass to Cameron on the baseline. Cameron muscling his way inside, and it'll stay here with the Snowbirds as deflected out of bounds by Inland Lakes.
See if the Snowbirds can work something up here.
Nice touch pass. Cameron with the flyby, and he scores. That was a thing of beauty right there, Nick. That was nicely done between O'Connell and Cameron. Big-to-big passing inside. Shot's no good. Cameron with the rebound into the hands of Jacobson.
Here comes
He'll push
Jacobson.
tempo. Weissel in the corner. Driving in. Runner is off the mark. And it's DePaul whipping a pass down the floor to Perkins. He's going to step into the three. No good. Rebound by Cameron. 3-on-2 Snowbird break. Jacobson loses it, and it's Landon Perkins who comes away with it. This game has gotten a little sloppy in the last couple moments, as it looks like the Bulldogs right now, all but aesthetics, will come out of here with a win over the Snowbirds and take sole possession of third place in the Ski Valley Conference, Nick.
Yep.
So Inland Lakes content to just dribble this one out. Snowbirds are not going to foul. What a big win for the Inland Lakes Bulldogs on the heels of an upset last night after they lost to the Central Lake Trojans. Inland Lakes bounces back with a key win over Gaylord St. Mary. And, you know, Nick, it's just one of those things. Inland Lakes lost last night 47-55 to Central Lake, and now they get a 16-point win over the Gaylord St. Mary Snowbirds tonight and claim third place all to themselves in the Ski Valley Conference. Our final scores so far for the winning Bulldogs, will go down their roster first, Nick, and then the Snowbirds. Mason Green had 15 points. Elijah Elliott with 2. Cash DePaul with 5. Andre Bradford with 18. Xander Robinson with 16. Ryder LeBrecq with 2. Tanner Howard with 3. And Keontae Mund with 5. For the Gaylord St. Mary Snowbirds, Joe Jacobson with 5. Cash Weissel with 11. Cal Royce with 3. David Wall with 2. Eli Switalski with 2. Nathan O'Connell with 16. And Charlie Cameron with 19 for the Snowbirds as they fall here 66-50 to the Inland Lakes Bulldogs. Bulldogs improve to 14-7. Snowbirds fall to 13-8. Gaylord St. Mary will have one final game left this season coming up this Thursday night versus Harbor Light Christian. We'll have that game for you here on Next Level Broadcasting, so go ahead and mark your calendars. That game will also be simulcast and available on nextlevelbroadcasting.net. So for all of us here tonight, from our production staff, for Tyler Blom running our 1s and 2s in our production and video board, Andy Bazinski, our head camera operator tonight. For myself, Charles Strail, and Nick Wenzel, we want to thank you personally for tuning in to tonight's presentation of Ski Valley Basketball here on Next Level Broadcasting. For all of our sponsors, we want to personally thank Golf Gaylord, the Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport, J&J Construction, Professional Seamless Gutters, and Mama Leone's Italian Restaurant in Gaylord, as well as the Gaylord Eye Care Center for making this game possible for you to watch from the comfort of wherever you find comfort. One more time, from the Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium in Gaylord, Michigan, Charles Strail saying good night. We'll see everybody later on this week. Until then, stay safe.